Good evening. Happy Thursday. Wow, time flies, huh? Great. Let's see. Yeah, happy Thursday. And yeah, I was reading. I've been reading this Mary Trump's book, something like too much and not enough, something like that, right? So I stopped reading it. Why? Because she said, well, it's kind of getting boring anyway. But she in the somewhere in the middle of the book, she said she's lesbian. Okay, so I stopped reading that book and I put it in the trash can. Okay, yeah. Why? I'm an anti-gayist. Okay, I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. But when it comes to ideologies, dominant ideologies like gayism, yeah. If some people subscribe to those kind of ideology, I have to keep my distance to protect myself. All right, because uh, that's how it goes with ideologies. Okay, so some people keep distance from me because I smoke cigarettes and I drink alcohol. I'm okay with that. It's their freedom of association. Okay. And sometimes I do the same thing. Okay. If somebody like Mary Trump, her book, right? Once I found out that she's lesbian, she's subscribed to LGBT ideology, then I'm not going to read that book. Okay. So I trashed it. Right. No problem. Nothing immoral, nothing illegal. I bought that book with my money. Okay. So tossing a book to trash can, that's not a crime, that's not immoral. It's within my right. Why? Because I purchased that book. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of getting boring anyway. So so I started reading another book. It's about Alaska. Yeah, and Feel Strong, Volume Two. That's the book I'm reading nowadays in my spare time. Right? All right. What else? But I apologize if I offended anybody. Okay. So yeah. What else? Uh, so this mathematics that we do nowadays, I mean, will I write this down and type it up in the Microsoft Word and then put it in some online database and submit to some mathematics journal? I might do that, but I'm inclined not to. Why? Because the kind of mathematics we do here is it's more out for our recreational mathematics, and I am not quite sure if it's worthwhile my time to type them up because I'm not sure how much value this kind of mathematics that we do here. Okay, not sure if it's really that worthwhile to type it down because it takes a lot of time to type things down. So I'm not sure if this mathematics it's good. We're having fun. It's recreational mathematics, but is it worthwhile to type down? Is it worth my time to type them all down? That's I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm inclined not to type this down and put in the online database or submit to mathematics journal. I don't think it's worth my time. Okay, so yeah, we just do it for fun. Okay, yeah. But other things like humanology, like copiomology, ideology, all that stuff, I do believe those are really worthwhile my time to type them up. And also economics, transactional demand theory as well. I think they are worthwhile my time. Okay, so to type them down. Okay, so yeah, those things I will uh, type down and put in the online database. Okay, so mathematics, I don't think it's necessary. Uh, yeah, I mean, it could be significant fines, the kind of mathematics we do here. Maybe it's worthwhile to publish. But I don't think it's worthwhile my time. That's what I'm saying. Okay, because I have more important things to write, to type down, and put it online out there, like humanology stuff. Okay, if I run out of topics to write down, then I'll start typing down this mathematics stuff and put it in the online journal. I mean database. Okay, and submit to journals too. Okay. but after everything else is done. Okay, why? Because it's priority. I have only limited time. I have a lot of things to write about, so I have to triage, prioritize. You know, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, mathematics to us is just playing video game, basically. Okay, we do it for fun. That's it. All right, all right. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, all right. Happy Thursday. All right, so let's continue to do mathematics for the rest of the year. Now that we don't have any writing obligation for the rest of the year. Uh, yeah. Well, why don't we relax a little, huh? But with some whiteboard nearby in case we want it. All right. Yeah, we don't quite need this, so okay. How about this guy? Okay. All right. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings by saying what I said. I was just describing what I did. Yeah, I trashed that book. Okay. Well, I bought it. It's my property, so I can dispose of it. It was kind of getting boring anyway. So, but I would have finished reading it unless that she doesn't subscribe to LGBT ideology. Okay, but she does, and she wrote about it. So I stopped reading it. Okay, so Or is it discrimination? Yeah, I guess. Discriminate against what? It's a book written by LGBT community member. Okay, so I'm not gonna read it as soon as I found out. But she's a very smart lady. I get it. Okay, so but I'm not gonna read it knowing that she's LGBT community member. Well, again, I don't hate nobody. I love them. I pray for them. Hopefully, they learn that LGBT ideology there's no good in it. It's, in my opinion, it's one of the most harmful ideologies out there. LGBTism. Okay, so as far as I can tell. Okay, let's not talk about it. Okay, so but I love them. Okay, I pray for them. I pray for Miss Mary Trump as well. Okay, so yeah. Hopefully they learn. Okay. Now that we are talking about it, let's talk about it. Okay, how about that? So there are a lot of ways to be happy. Okay, so but um, one important part of human happiness is this. Okay, as a man, we want to be appreciated by women, and for women, women want to be appreciated by men. That is a tremendous source of happiness. Okay, it's just the way we human beings as animals, we are part animal, part God. Okay, we have physical side and metaphysical side in us, Homo sapiens. The seven hierarchy. Okay, right? Yeah. So I mean, ladies, I'm not popular among ladies. They don't think much of me. Okay, but every once in a while, some kind and generous ladies appreciate me for who I am and appreciate what I do. Rarely, every once in a while, and that makes me really happy. Why? Because I'm a man. Okay. For women, when males appreciate women, it makes them very happy. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of animal side of us. Okay, male, female, and that is something people cannot change. That's how mammals have evolved into for hundreds of thousands of years. Okay, so LGBT ideology, no, that's falsehood. That's false ideology. Okay, just like BLM. Okay, they imagine racism exists in society, or hyper pro feminism too. They imagine sexism exists in society and hyper pro Semitism as well. They imagine anti Semitism still exists in America. And I don't think so. Okay? I really don't think so. If somebody makes jokes about African Americans, it's a joke. All right? I don't think that's racism. It's a joke. All right? If somebody makes jokes about Asians, like, what's that gentleman? I kind of like him. Harvey, the daytime talk show, African American gentleman. Okay, I think he's funny. Okay, I like him. Yeah, he makes jokes about Asians. Okay, so no problem. It's a joke. I don't think that's racism against Asians. It's a joke. Okay, if you joke about African Americans, again, it's not. I don't think it's just racism. It's just a joke. Okay, so yeah, America and Western world they are experimenting with this gay marriage, right? Uh, let them. Let them experiment and see whether it works or not. My prediction is that it's gonna all gonna go away in a matter of I don't know how many years, decades maybe, or maybe 5 years. Yeah, LGBT ideology is bound to subside. That will be my prediction. Okay, I could be wrong, right? But it's just that okay, let's say two people are living together. Hmm? Two people are always different. Even identical twins, they are different. Okay, so for two different individuals to live in under the same roof, that's very stressful, right? And that's why in a married relationship, the intercourse or this physical intimacy between man and woman, they need that for two different individuals to live under the same roof, like skinship. They need that. That's kind of like uh, stress dissolver. Okay, so yeah, married couple they need that physical intimacy in order to neutralize stress coming from living together, two different individuals. Right? They need that extra sugar, fast copion that comes from heterosexuality. Okay, but homosexuality, it's just not biological. All right, biologically, male and female is programmed in our genetic level. Male and female, that's not genetically related, so it's not incest, right? Yeah, some physical intimacy. Yeah, it does generate pleasure. Okay, but biologically speaking, same gender, they don't have that kind of biological background, biological foundation. All right, because Homo sapiens is heterosexually reproductive organism species. That is something ideology cannot change, or people can change. No, it's law of nature. Some organisms are kind of like they can switch their gender, or they can asexually reproduce, or they can even reproduce homosexually. Some organisms are do that. They do that. Okay, not Homo sapiens, not mammals. It's not something we decided. It's not something we can choose. It's just by genetical programming, evolution, right? So people who subscribe to LGBT ideology, it's because they are influenced by LGBT ideology, all right, for whatever reason, all right. Or maybe they're trying something new, experiment. Yeah, let her. Okay. Yeah, let her. I President-elect Biden, he appointed Mr. former Mayor Buttigieg to be the Secretary of Transportation. Yeah, whatever. Let's just see how it works. Okay, so yeah, homophobia does not exist in America anymore. They get extra points. Like it's kind of like affirmative action. Okay, African Americans also they get extra points. Look at Vice President Joe Biden. I mean, President-elect Joe Biden. He filled a lot of cabinet, high-ranking cabinet positions with African Americans, women, and LGBT members. Okay, so they get extra boost, extra points nowadays. It's like affirmative action. Okay, so as a resistance against all these mainstream ideologies, yeah, I traced a book written by LGBT community member. It's kind of symbolic ritual. It's kind of like my resistance, right, to dominant ideology of today. Okay. But non-violent is my property, and I don't want to read it, so I just trashed it. Okay, that's it. Non-violent, no, non-violent. It's not public protest; it's a private protest because nobody saw it. Me trashing. Yeah, I'm talking about here, but not many people are watching this. Okay, so it's a kind of private protest. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so and most likely we'll do some mathematics. Okay, but we got quite a lot to do. Okay, all right, all right. Thank you for understanding. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Biden, he's like first this, first that, the first Native American female secretary of whatever department, and first African American male, whatever department, first LGBT person in whatever department, secretary. Okay, I kind of feel sorry because that shows me he's really, this generation is very lacking originality and creativity, the true sense. Okay, because those race, gender, or sexual orientation, first that it I mean, I don't see really much merit in there. All right, I mean, he's politician, so he want to please the public, but so I understand why he's doing that, right? But it's not based on merit. It's based on this dominant ideology of the day: hyper pro ebonism, hyper pro feminism, hyper pro LGBTism. Okay, so um, very lacking creativity, true creativity and originality. Okay, so yeah. So am I saying he's pathetic? Yeah. I'm also saying this generation is very pathetic too. Am I pathetic as well? Sure. Ah, yeah. But the thing is this, okay, I read during my break time. I read some article about this Taiwanese American entrepreneur. His name is like Mr. Xiao. Some I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. Okay, he was a CEO of online sales company, Zappos. Okay, I never heard of that company's name. Never heard of that guy's name. Okay, but he sold the Zappo company to Amazon.com for $1 billion, and he was very successful entrepreneur, businessman. Okay, he majored in computer science in Harvard, and he made several companies and sold it to one company. He sold to is Microsoft for like $200 million. Okay, this is a very smart, very hardworking, and very talented businessman. Okay, he used to work for Oracle. Okay, as a computer programmer. So he passed away about a month ago. Okay, so he was on the news. Okay, so how did he pass away? Well, it was in a fire, house fire, and people say he was abusing drugs. He was using illegal drugs. Okay, after he made a lot of money selling his companies, so it's kind of, I guess, kind of like mostly leading of these like millions of hundreds of millions of dollars he made. Okay, yeah, I guess so. He was into casino like Las Vegas and stuff. Okay, so he passed away in his 40s. Okay, he's older than me though. Okay, right. So yeah, I guess after he all made all that money, hundreds of millions of dollars, so he didn't have to work. So I guess he just was spending money that he made, and he got bored, and he started using drugs and started to gamble, and yeah, he engaged in very unhealthy habits, activities. Okay, so very well educated man, Harvard computer science, Bachelor of Science degree. Okay, so oh well, and he's a very nice guy too. Okay, so he very innovative entrepreneur. He paid his employees very well, fantastic customer service, right? He wrote books, and yeah, Yeah, but yeah, when it comes to me, yeah, some people may think I'm pathetic because yeah, during the holiday season, yeah, I spend my time by myself, and but I like it that way though. Huh? I mean, yeah, there's some Christmas parties, but I'm not going. Why? Yeah, COVID-19. Yeah, it's something more fatal than common flu, common cold, right? And then let's say if I go to a public place like a Christmas party, if somebody come out positive and then contact tracing, then they will ask me that I should test for COVID-19, and if I come out positive, although like a kind of asymptomatic carrier, if I come positive, then I have to isolate myself, quarantine myself, all that nonsense. I want to avoid that. Okay. It's not that I'm worried about COVID-19 itself. Maybe a little bit because I don't want to get it, of course. Why? Yeah, although I do diet and exercise, but COVID-19 is stronger than common flu, common cold. So I don't want to get it, of course. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I would die from it or get sick from it. I doubt it because I'm a very healthy guy. Okay. But I still don't want it. Okay. I don't want to risk a chance. So yeah, skipping Christmas basically for this year. And it's just not worth the risk. Okay. And what's all the trouble of contact tracing, quarantine, and COVID-19 mandatory testing and all that stuff. I don't want to go through any of that. Okay. So I'd rather just skip Christmas. It's just not worthwhile all the trouble. So, but I agree with President Trump. Yeah, most COVID-19 cases, even if somebody tested positive, is harmless, in my opinion. There's conservative positions, right? Yeah. But still, I'd rather err on the safe side than otherwise. So yeah, I do. Yeah, Democrats they have some good points there. Okay, so I can see both sides of the issue. All right, yeah, I'm half and half. I'm half liberal, half conservative. Okay, so I can see both of the sides. So yeah. So bottom line, yeah, happiness does not depend on money. Okay, uh, when do we become happy? Well, maybe making more money for a while if we get promotion or get a higher or paying job. Yeah, making more money, it will last for a while. Yeah, we'll be happy for a while because we are making more money, right? But it won't last very long. Okay, we want more money, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's career progression. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, but here in this version of humanology, we are more interested in knowledge. Okay, yeah. So we're blessed with those good education. Okay, so right? And everything that I know, I share it with you. Okay, so we'll take like 5 minutes break and maybe we'll do some mathematics. Okay. All right. Yeah, cardinality of infinite set. Okay. Relative cardinality of infinite sets. That's our topic. All right. So yeah, we're making. It's a review. We talked about this before, but this time around, yeah, we'll go further than what we did last time, a year ago, right? Yeah. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so let's yeah, we can do the mathematics later. So this book, this is a PDF document of 277 pages, consisting of 5 papers that we've written over past 4 months. Okay, and it's already published in some online database. Just single PDF with 277 pages. So will I send this to my friends? No, but if I email my friends, like 100 of them, okay, I might do so over the weekend, holiday weekend, because I may get really bored. All right. If I do email them, I'm not going to email the PDF. It's like about 4 megabytes, which is not that bad. Okay. Typical email carriers, they're like, their max is like 10 megabyte, 15 megabyte, sometimes 20 megabytes. Okay. So yeah, 4 megabyte, yeah, it can be attached as an email, but still it's kind of big, right? So I probably provide them just web link, hypertext, the URL, right? Website address to this online database that houses this book, right? Yeah. I might do that if I get really bored. Otherwise, I won't. Okay. So, but yeah, I think it was like last night or 2 nights ago. Yeah, at night when I was just on my bed, I did post that web link in Facebook. Okay. Yeah. So I was bored. So it's out there. Yeah. Okay. Cardinality. It's like this. Okay. It's easy. About a year ago. Okay. The way we did it, I think, is this. Okay. So alpha is defined as uh, number of members in natural number. Okay. How many numbers are there in this set? It's infinite. Okay. Yeah. So this unit infinity. That's how you define it. Okay. So unlike Mr. Gary Cantor did, he did one-on-one, one-to-one correspondence. This function concept, and in my opinion, that's a bad definition. Okay. So this is by far a simpler and better definition. Okay. So, but now, if we follow this definition, okay. So yeah, we are defining uh, in a relativistic term. Okay, if this is alpha, then cardinal cardinality of integers, which is like absolute value, that's number of members, dot 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 minus two. Okay, this should be equal to 2 alpha plus one. Okay, but because one is a constant and alpha that's infinity, one is finite, and you have alpha, which is infinite, it will get absorbed. So this is equal to 2 alpha. Can we ignore 2 times alpha? Is it same as alpha? No. Why? Because alpha and alpha, they are both infinite. Okay, so they're equal. So you cannot, 2 times alpha is not equal to alpha. This is bigger. Twice bigger, as big. Okay? So it's good definition. Okay, so it is publication material in my opinion. Okay, so but will I publish this? Probably not this time. I doubt it. I might. Okay, we'll see. Now, rational number q. Okay, we're gonna just confine ourselves, limit ourselves between 0 and 1. Okay, this pen is running out. So yeah, all the rational numbers between 0 and 1 equals like this. Okay, we come up with notation like this: q between 0 and 1. Alright? Exclusive. Okay, it does not include 1 or 0. Just strictly in between. Okay, so you have 1 over 2 and 1 over 3, 2 over 3, 1 over 4, 2 over 4. But 2 over 4, well, that's redundant, right? So we have to discount that later. So yeah, let's find out exact figure for that. Huh? So that's our next project. I mean, if we do that, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus blah, 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 yeah, it becomes like alpha times alpha plus 1 over 2, right? Which is roughly like alpha squared over 2. Okay, but that's overcounting, right? We want to be exact. All right, so and yeah, we will. It will be a little bit more involved. Okay, because we have to get rid of all the common elements like this. Okay, so let's do one more. These guys should be crossed out. Okay. Yeah, the same as 1 over 2, same as 1 over 3, same as 1 over 2, same as 2 over 3, right? So, yeah, it kind of gets sticky. Yeah, it has to do with the prime number, right? Yeah, prime factorization, right? Yeah. Let's think about this. Okay. If we get some good result out of this, I may decide to write it, type it up in Microsoft Word. No LaTeX. Okay, I don't have time to learn it. All right. So in the future, what computer programmers should do, they should make GUI, graphical user interface for LaTeX. Maybe it already exists. Okay, because to learn this LaTeX, I don't want to learn it. Okay, so in Microsoft Word, yeah, you kind of have this very primitive GUI. Okay, they should further develop that. Okay, yeah, GUI for LaTeX. All right, yeah. So it seems for each row, the number of elements in each row is just the number of is some integer. You have six, right? And out of all the numbers less than six, one through five, we are looking at coprimes. Okay, yeah, coprimes meaning you have two numbers, five and six. They're relatively prime to each other. Okay, because they don't have any common factors, five and six, right? Here, three and four, they are coprimes, relatively prime to each other. Okay, but they don't have any common cofactors. They don't have any common factors. Okay, that's what we're looking at. Okay, can we come up with some kind of nice formula for that? E. Maybe it has to do with Euclidean algorithm, right? Yeah. Oh well. So it's not as easy, huh? Okay. E. If the denominator is a prime number, okay, then the number of elements in that row is just this like five minus one, like one, two, three, four, right? Because five is a prime number, right? So it's prime, co-prime with all the numbers below five, right? But otherwise, um, like you have six, it's not a prime. The prime factors two and three, right? Okay, I guess we are getting close. Okay, so conduct prime factorization, and then get rid of all the multiples of those prime factors. Okay, it's like Eratosthenes' sieve that we used to deal with like 2 years ago, right? Maybe even a year ago. We got time, okay? We have like 2 weeks left in this year, right? Next year, yeah, we may do this for a while before we start writing about humanology, all right? Yeah, we have time. We keep doing this until we get fed up with mathematics. Okay? How about that? All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so happy Thursday. Okay. Well, at least we know the upper boundary of cardinality of relative cardinality of rational number. It's like uh, it's like alpha squared, right? Right? And this is positive rational numbers. So to get the whole thing, negative side, yeah, to count for that, you multiply by two, right? So cardinality Q is less than alpha squared. Okay, so at least we have upper boundary. Okay, how about lower boundary? Yeah, alpha. Why? Because we know the single column that's alpha. Okay, one, two, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals like that. But there are more numbers that belong to this Q set rational number. Second column, third column, and so on. Okay, so yeah. So it's somewhere between alpha and alpha squared. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna calculate. Take a shot at calculating it. Maybe it could be 2 or 1 or 1.5. We'll see. Okay. We'll take a shot at it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just between 0 and 1, right? And you have 2 alpha of that. Well, no, no, alpha of that. Okay, so then alpha cube. Why? This is just counting rational numbers between 0 and 1. Okay? And you have rational numbers, same number of rational numbers between 0 and 1 as 1 and 2. And they're alpha of that. Okay? And you multiply by 2 because you have negative side. Okay? So yeah, alpha cube. Okay. So cardinality of Q, the rational number set, probably like alpha squared or maybe 1.5 or 2.0, 2.5. We don't know. We'll investigate this. Okay. Sounds like a good hobby activity. So I have never seen anything like this before. Okay, so because people follow Mr. Gary Cantor's method, but he got it wrong. All right. So I don't think anybody have taken this direction. Maybe some did. Okay. But we are courageous and brave enough to go against big gigantic figure like Mr. Albert Einstein or Mr. Gary Cantor. Both of them happen to be European Jews. But we are not hyper pro-Semitists. Okay. We love Jews, but we don't worship them. Okay. We love Jews, but we don't just blindly accept their theories just because they are Jews. Albert Einstein, Gary Cantor. Okay. Yeah, we don't subscribe to high pro-Semitism. Okay. We're kind of neutral. Okay. We don't care about what their race is. All right. If they are wrong, then they are wrong, even if they are Jews. Okay. So we are not against Jews. We are not anti-Semitic, but when they're wrong, we say they are wrong. Okay. So we're just objective, neutral, right? So we're scientists, right? Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so okay, prime factorization. Ooh, it deals with prime number, which kind of gets sticky. All right. Well, we'll see. Maybe it's not too bad. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, let's take a break from all this mathematics. Okay, all that math. Let's take a break from this. Okay. Yeah, Miss Mary Trump. How did she become LGBT member? Okay. Yeah, you can conduct some humanological analysis. It's not psychoanalysis. We're not psychologists. Well, I'm not. Maybe you are. Okay, you're all welcome here. Okay, so yeah, I mean, Ms. Mary Trump herself, clinical psychologist, PhD, very smart lady. Okay, but yeah, from what I've read, her kind of autobiography. Okay, uh, it was not exactly about President Trump. Okay, it's more about her. Okay, which is cool. All right. So she, I guess, it's kind of her expression of rebellion against male dominance. Yeah, she had Donald J. Trump as an uncle and her grandfather, Fred Trump, right? And she did not like it. Okay, so as a rebellion, maybe she did not like this male dominance. Maybe that's why she experimented with LGBT relationship. Okay, so that would be my guess. Okay, so, all right, enough with that. Okay, so let's grab a whiteboard and continue with this. We're gonna have to define a function. Okay, so function. Okay, for each row. Okay, each row is just one denominator. 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. Okay. For each row, how many coprimes are there? Okay. Give me a denominator, like 5. How many coprimes are there between 1 and 5? A coprime, the number of coprimes less than 5, less than this denominator. Uh, you're gonna give it a name, yeah. Lesser coprime function. Okay, lesser coprime function. If you, I don't know if there's fixed closed form formula for that. That I don't know. Okay. Let me grab my cell phone. I'll look it up. If there is closed form formula for that, why don't we use it, right? Let me grab my cell phone. Okay. All right. I just go to coprime first. Let's do step by step, okay, in this research. Let's study coprime. Greatest common divisor, GCD. We have algorithm for that, right? Okay. Yeah, we are learning, right? Yeah, number theory, right? Sure. Look at us. Holiday season. It's almost Christmas, right? But thanks to COVID-19, we're not going anywhere. There's no Christmas party, and so we're just doing mathematics. Is it pathetic? I don't think so. I think it's we know. I don't think we are losers. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I talk about myself, yeah, it kind of seems like pathetic. Some people may say that. Okay, Christmas season, I'm studying mathematics as opposed to going to Christmas party. Some people say it's pathetic, loser, but I don't see it that way. Hey, I'm having fun. Huh? Learning something new. Okay, so whatever. Just like I thought. Yeah, it's about Euclid and algorithm. Okay. Oh, Euler's torsion function. The number of integers co-primed with positive integer n between 1 and n is given by Euler's torsion function. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Wikipedia is good. Yeah, let's click on that Euler's torsion function. Okay, so do they have fixed closed form formula for this that we can use here to calculate the relative cardinality of rational number set Q? Let's see. I want some red wine. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. No worries, I'll share it with you what I learned. Oh, yeah, I'll share it with you. Okay, so okay, it's good because I need some vocal rest. Yeah, let me read some Wikipedia on Euler's torsion function. I heard that term before. Yeah, long time ago. somehow, somehow I heard this term before. Torsion function. Okay, so I heard it mentioned. Yeah, yeah, they use this symbol phi, not pi. Pi is like prime counting function, right? Torsion function is they use phi. Okay, whatever. It gets too technical for me. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Okay, so Euler's torsion function, it has some practical application as like cryptography, RSA encryption. Okay. Okay, well, fair enough. All right. How about some closed form formula for torsion function? let's go to Wolfram Math World. Wikipedia is quite. It's not quite saying whether there's closed form formula for torsion function or not. So yeah, Wolfram many times is better than Wikipedia. So Wolfram Math World. Hmm. Yeah, there's some connection with cold box conjecture. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's number theory. So yeah, not very surprising. Yeah, Wheeler studied it, and then Gauss studied that, and Sylvester studied that. So big famous mathematicians. Okay, so okay. So this Wikipedia, nice example. Okay. this is beyond me. Okay, yeah, they're like professional mathematicians, right? I'm amateur, so we may have to leave this to future generation of mathematicians. Okay, because or if I really get bored during holiday seasons or sometime in the future, yeah, I will have to study all this. Okay, so now I have full-time job as a lawyer. Okay, so we do mathematics once in a while for fun, and it's not it's intriguing, but I just don't have enough energy or time to do this. Okay, so it exists. Phi function, Euler's phi function, torsion function. Okay, yeah, given denominator n. Okay, how many of these co-primes are there? All right. Well, there's chloroform formula for that. I don't know. All right, but there's some intriguing example of that torsion function. Okay, so it's not too difficult. Okay, but it will take me some time to understand what this torsion function is. Okay, so Euler's torsion function. I went to work. I go to work Monday to Friday, like 9 to 5. Okay, after that, I don't have that much energy left. Okay, so when I do mathematics, it's a hobby. I'm an amateur. Okay, so okay, and these mathematicians, they're hardcore. Okay, I'm not hardcore mathematicians. I don't want to study mathematics too much. Okay, I just want to enjoy it on my spare time. Right, mathematics is just too difficult. Right, I don't want to do mathematics full time. Okay, so it's too much for me. But from what I've learned, very interesting example here. I don't understand how they come up with formula. Okay, it will take too much time, but just example. Okay, so here you have six, right? So this lesser coprime function. Okay, they call it phi, right? Phi of six. Well, the way they calculate it is six times one minus your prime factor two and three, right? And then one minus is it? Yeah. So they do this. Okay, one minus this prime factor of six. Okay, so that's like six times one half times two thirds, right? So that's two. Okay. Yeah, so that's their formula, which is very intuitive, very easy. I mean, it will take me a couple of hours to understand the proof of this formula, okay, because it's not too difficult, but it will take some time. And I don't have time, okay, so, okay, some distinctive prime factors of six, okay, alright. Okay, it works in this occasion, okay, alright. Okay, so we got some working formula for this, okay, that's good. I want to understand why this formula works, okay, so it will take me a couple of hours, alright, so. Because my mathematics is not that good. Okay, so when they say it is so, well, yeah, this mathematical narrative, right? I don't quite understand. Okay, it will take me hours to understand. Okay, so I'm not very good at mathematics. I'm just a fan. I love mathematics, but I'm not good at it. Okay, it's just like I'm not good at dating, right? But I love ladies, but I'm not good at getting one. Mathematics, ladies, same, I guess, in my perspective. Okay, I love mathematics, I love ladies, but I'm not good at understanding mathematics or ladies. I'm not good at getting one. Okay, it takes me a very long time to get a date or to understand mathematics. But I like it. It's beautiful. Oh, females, beautiful. Mathematics, beautiful. But I'm not good at it. I'm just a fan. Yeah, Mr. Solomon, Old Testament, Jewish guy, okay. True Jewish Israelite. He's not European Jew. He's a North African Jew, the Israelite, the real one, okay. He's not some diluted European, half Caucasian, half Middle Eastern Jew. No. King Solomon is real North African, real true brown North African Jew, okay, Middle Eastern, okay. 100%. Not diluted with some Caucasian, okay. Yeah, Middle Eastern, North African, Israel, Jew, Solomon, okay, King Solomon. He said, yeah, I'm King Solomon, you listen to me. When you study, some book of Proverbs, I guess, or Ecclesiastes, most likely Proverbs, okay. When you study, yeah, treat book like a woman, okay. Love knowledge as if knowledge is a woman, okay. Yeah, treat knowledge, study books as if they are women, okay. He did say that in some book of Proverbs. Not, I don't think it was Ecclesiastes. Yes. Ecclesiastes. Okay. Probably book of Proverbs. Okay. Yeah. When I was in college. Yeah, some college boys, the jocks, these sports athletes, they wrestle with girls with in their dormitory or apartment, whatever. I was wrestling with books in the library on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right? Oh yeah, all these athletes, okay, the star performers, the basketball star or football star. Maybe not all of them, maybe some of them, okay, even in mathematics major or computer science major, maybe they had some girlfriends, whatever major, maybe political science major, future politicians or economics, sociology, psychology, okay, whatever major there are, okay, maybe some engineering major, physics major, okay. Maybe during some weekend they will be wrestling with some girls in their dormitory or off-campus apartment or whatever. Okay, When I was in Madison, Wisconsin, undergrad, I was wrestling with books in the library during the weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay. I was wrestling with books during the weekend. That was like when I was like 21, 23 years old. Now look at me. 20 years later, I'm not wrestling with books, but I'm wrestling with numbers. It's like this treadmill, right? Maybe I'm not making that much progress in my life. 20 years later, 20 years ago, I was 20. 20 years later, now I'm like 40, 42. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing, wrestling with books back in the days in the library, college library. Okay. 20 years later, I'm in Alaska, of all places. I'm still wrestling with numbers, not books, numbers. Okay. What does this remind me of? Some Los Angeles, California story and Anchorage, Alaska story. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. It's about computer programmer job. Okay. I'll tell you this story. Okay. We'll take break from mathematics. Yeah, we'll try to understand this Euler's torsion function. Okay. I'll study this over this weekend. Tomorrow is Friday, right? So I have my weekend. Okay. And I share with you. Okay. I try to understand this torsion function proof, how this came about. It will take me a couple of hours because I'm slow, right? When they say, "Oh, the proof," you know what? You're going too fast. I'm slow. Okay, so it will take me a couple of hours to catch up. Maybe a day or two. They're professional mathematicians. Not professional mathematicians. I'm amateur mathematician. I'm just a fan. All right. It's beautiful, but it's beyond me. Okay. When I see these ladies, they're beyond my reach. Okay. I just enjoy the view. Oh, you're so beautiful, ladies. Okay. They may be whatever races. Okay. They may be black, white, brown. Okay. Anywhere in between. Sometimes I dream about them. Okay. So they're beyond my reach. Okay. They're slender, young, beautiful hairstyle, no tattoo, no piercing, and just clean skin, slender, and fashionable. I can only see them in my dreams and beyond my reach. But when I look at them on the streets, in a bus, yeah, I can only appreciate their beauty. So when it comes to mathematics, professional mathematicians they all do this fancy stuff. Okay, I can only look at it and I don't quite understand, but it's very beautiful mathematics, right? I don't quite understand. Okay, just like I don't understand women, so I don't get any. Okay, mathematics. Yeah, I can see the beauty of mathematics, but I don't quite understand. But I only appreciate the beauty of women mathematics. Okay, so okay, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, so I see this spider over there. I gotta get it. I don't allow any insects in this house. Okay, so all right, we take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, so all right. All right. Okay, let's put this behind us. I studied this, okay? I studied and share with you. It will take me a while to understand this Euler's torsion function. Just give me a couple of days, okay? Not a couple of hours. Yeah, I kind of get it a little bit, okay, but it will take me a while, alright? Yeah. I have my friends, right? Good friends, very smart people, okay? And some of them told me long time ago when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, okay? Some Indian American friends of mine, okay? I knew more Hindi than they did because they were born and raised in America, kind of second generation Indian American, South Asia, India, okay? So some of them double majored, right? Like business and computer science, okay? I mean, my GPA was higher than they were, okay? But they got better job, higher paying job, okay? And they'll tell me, yeah, we understand both languages, the language of science, like computer science, and the language of business, all right? So yeah, we get good jobs, higher paying jobs, okay? So although our GPA is not as high as you, single major in computer science, okay? I said, oh, okay. Later on, fast forward, I've been writing all these papers, right? So I try to educate people about science in some secular terms. Okay. So some friends of kind and generous friends of mine commented, gave me some feedbacks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you are expressing this science, mathematics in a more understandable way, secular way. Okay. So yeah, it's like concept of bridging the gap between the left and right, between science and secular, religion and common world. Okay, yeah, I can play that role. Okay, so as a language translator between Korean and English. Okay, so because some friends of mine, they're huge fans of K-pop, right? But K-pop, sometimes they use English. Mostly they use Korean language. And Korean and English, they're very different language. Okay. So sometimes they ask me to translate this Korean K-pop song in English. Okay. And I do so gladly. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's like language translation, bridging the gap, left and right, conservatism, liberalism. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm too drunk to continue. Okay. I gotta eat. What would I be eating? How about some fried chicken wings? Fried chicken wings. Huh? Yeah. Microwave. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so it's some fried chicken wings. Okay, so I put some milk in there. Okay, and then boil it in the microwave. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I studied this Euler's torsion function. Okay, and then after I understand it, I share it with you. All right. Some pedagogical progress, educational. Because it's difficult to understand torsion function, Euler's torsion function. It's Euler, okay? So it's not easy to understand, okay? But after a couple of days, yeah, I think I can get it, okay? So because I'm kind of getting it, okay? This Wikipedia, very good article about torsion function, okay? So It may take me a couple of days, and then once I understand it, then I share it with you. I'll break it down for you. Okay? I think it's worthwhile to understand. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so I bridge the gap between you and Euler. Okay, sure, yeah. Just give me a couple of days because I have full-time job. Okay, I cannot get a job as a mathematician because my mathematics is not that good. Right? I can get a job as a mathematics tutor or teacher, middle school, high school. I don't think so. Why? I mean, to get a job in America or Korea as a teacher in high school, middle school, fierce competition. Okay, I cannot face that kind of competition. Okay, so I got a lawyer job. Right? Yeah, and it wasn't that easy. Before that, I got computer programmer jobs. It was not that easy either. Right? Life is tough. Right? Yeah, but after my Monday to Friday job is over, I have some spare time. Okay, yeah, I want to relax, but I have some disposable energy, if not disposable income. I have some disposable time and disposable energy. I invest in mathematics a little bit. Okay, so we came a long way. We cranked out 5 papers. After that, a book, ebook, PDF, right? Yeah, no more writing this year. Okay. For 2 weeks, yeah, we'll have fun with mathematics. Okay, so we earned it, right? Okay. All right. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you.